Howdy, Practical Patriots and Practical Preppers. Yachate, Gross South Texas. Hey, folks, Giant Practical Nurse here. And thank you, Jillian, so much to Peacock for donating me the stunt feather. All right, so what this is about, folks, cracking up a can of 7.6 here, 5.45 by 39 ammunition, made in Russia. You know, be careful when you do this, folks. But, you know, this is how I do it. I don't like to leave them in the cans much. I finally got to open, this is my last one. I finally got to open this one. This one, if I remember correctly, these were like about $140, $145 shipped to my door. And I just don't like to keep them in the cans like this. Why? Because it's harder. Well, let me just say, it's easier to open one of these little 50 cal ammo cans than it is to open this. When I open them, you know, I use gloves to keep from cutting myself. And Mike, yes, that's my can opener. Okay. Over here, I will just kind of do about half of it, use the gloves, bend it up, and then I will pull the one out that's got like the string attached to it, and then the rest will pretty much come out easy. It's getting that one out. You know, sometimes I have to kind of use the end of this to kind of pop it out, you know, pull it out with a string, and then once I get one out, they'll come out pretty easy. They pack them in there pretty tight, so I'll kind of have to hit it around a few times on something hard to get the rest of them to come out. But after that, in here they go. Now, some people will argue that that's a better way to store them, and for long-term storage, I would agree. However, I'm one of those kind of persons that I like to keep my stuff at the ready. And between having preloaded mags and then having those mags, either one in a rifle, you know, or a couple in a satchel, or my armor plate, my plate carriers, anything, folks, anything to be able to grab and go, what I refer to as the Minuteman loadout, you know, get it in, get in, get out with your gear, you know. I just prefer to keep it that way. This is 1,080 rounds, okay? 1,080 rounds. 1,080 rounds fits in a 50 cal ammo can really well. And I will leave the string on there just so I can just pull it out, you know, pull the first one out, and then the rest of them are pretty much kind of follow suit. That's just how I like to do it, folks. I'm one of those kind of persons that I just like to keep things at the ready. Having been caught in a few situations where that really paid off, you know, you basically get a moment's notice sometimes, and it's just good for me personally, folks, to just keep things at the ready. You know, how you do things may be a little different, and that's fine, folks. Like I tell people, just because two people disagree on how they get their preps ready doesn't mean that they're wrong. It just means they have a different way of living, a different theory about it. You know, it's just things like that. Anyway, tell me what y'all think. How do y'all store your ammo? If you have, do y'all prefer the Spam cans, or do y'all prefer to leave it like this, put it in there like this? This will probably be my last one I buy because this ammo is corrosive, okay? Unless I find it really dirt cheap, and then, you know, I'll probably, you know, spring for it. But, you know, corrosive ammo, you got to clean it really well. How I do it, use the old cheap Walmart glass cleaner with ammonia, spray it down. I mean, one video I said clean it with water. I really meant, you know, just kind of flush it out. You know, I use this stuff. And then immediately I give it a good old GI cleaning, okay? That's how I do it, folks. Tell me if you do anything different, because I always like to compare notes. That's what we're here for on this channel for, is to compare notes. How do you do things, how I do things, you know? So keep me posted, all right? Questions, comments, leave them below. Have a very Merry Christmas, folks. Happy Hanukkah, Shalom. And until I see y'all again, it's Giant Practical Nurse out here. Yeah, sorry I couldn't go do a shooting video, but it's raining. You know, they save this stuff for a rainy day. Well, it is a rainy day. All right, until I see y'all again, I will do some more videos here pretty soon. Giant Practical Nurse out here. You said it, Elvis.